Okay, so I share my screen. So I said, so if you're new here, in 2024, you need to use AI, leverage on AI to trade the crypto markets, to trade digital assets. So first thing you need to do is you have your verified Binance or Bybit, okay? That's number one step. Number two is getting the link from someone who has invited you, okay? Getting that link from somewhere to register. You get the link, and the next thing is after downloading it, after downloading the Apollo app, you need to now link using this here. That's API, Application Programming Interface. So the API is a special tool embedded in your exchange that enables your robots to come in as a third party and trade the has simple rules. Now the rules are it trades for you and the profits remain in your exchange. Okay, your exchange do not have permissions for third-party withdrawal. You alone can withdraw from your exchange. So this is why it is safe. Okay, that's why it's safe. So when we tap on API, what happens? So you tap on API. So what next? So you see the list of exchanges here, 5 of them. You choose one that works for you. If you have Binance, then you can use Binance. Here for this presentation, this one is already bonded to the bot, okay? So you can see that's why it has that replace. So you can see it's already bonded. I have my special API key here. So this is already connected, so it's trading successfully, all right? So that's the first thing you do. You download, you connect, then after that, the next step is you need to buy gas because Apollo has the best trading deal. It has the best trading deal. Name any company, mention any company, and I'll tell you why Apollo has the best trading deal. Number one is Apollo is free for all. It's free to use, okay? It's free to it means you're not paying to get the bot, okay? You're not paying to get the bot, so it's free to use. All right, that's number one. Number two, the compensation. Number two, what are the charges? Now, Apollo has its commission. So as you trade, that's the trading deal. So the trading deal is you download it for free, connect it for free, no charges for registration. But as you make money, as the robot makes money for you, there is a compensation plan, that there is a commission plan. So it takes 10% from the deal. So who knows? Apollo is running right now for free, and it's trading better than any other application I know. So we don't know if a deal is going to come up. We don't know if a deal is going to change. But for now, we are enjoying free robotics, free artificial intelligence installed, and we are also enjoying 10% commission. That the robot charges you 10%. So now, how does it collect its 10%? So it doesn't have access to your wallet. So you need to kind of put some funds aside in a special wallet. So you need to put some funds, you need to pay it forward in the Apollo wallet. So how do you do that? So you come to mine, all right? You come to mine on your Apollo, just at the top, at the bottom right corner of the app, you see mine here. So you tap on mine. So it opens up this way. So you see this here, deposits. So you tap on deposits and it comes up with an address. So you see, it comes up with an address. So this is your address. This is the address. This is where you'll be paying in. That's your deposit address. Now, what's next? The address is that the network is a Polygon. It's a Polygon chain. Okay, that's Polygon Matic. So on your exchange, you could see it as Matic. So that's the network. Okay, the network is Matic, or you see it as Polygon. They are the same thing. So Polygon Matic, okay? So that's the exchange. So you're going to send 30 USDT, which is the minimum. If you're trading between $100 to $300, it means you need $30 as your gas fee. Now, don't get it mixed up. The $30 is the payment you make. This is where the robot takes its 10% commission. So every time you make profit in your exchange, the robot goes here and it deducts its own commission. So you pay in $30, and if you make $10, what happens? The robot goes all the way into this wallet and it takes out just $1. So that's how it works. So you see that as your gas fee depletes, it means you're making a whole lot of money. So when you have $30 and it goes from 30 to 20, it means you've made a whole lot of money. It means you've made $100. So for the robot to take $10, it means you've made $100. So that's 30%. So I hope we get that. So now, so it's not just buying. When you send this money, after you copy this address, take it to your exchange, go to Binance or Bybit, then you tap on withdraw, okay? So you withdraw and you paste this address over there. You send a minimum of $30. That's if you're trading capital is between $100 and $300, you send $30. If you're doing from $400 to $600, so you just calculate 10% of your capital. So if you're doing $500, just know your gas fee should be $50. If you're doing $1,000, your gas fee should be at least $100. That's advisable. So you don't run out of gas. Okay. So when you run out of gas, the robot will go on a standby mode. Like it's more like switching off. And we don't want it to go off. We want it to keep burning all year round because this robot doesn't sleep. Okay, so that's it. So when you send the money, it comes in here. So it appears just here. You will see your money here. So whether you've sent in 30 or 50 or 100, okay, either way, the money comes in. So whatever you send in comes in here. You will see it here. So if you send 50, 50 appears. So that's it. So once you do that, the next thing you need to do, once the money shows up here, the next thing you need to do is you tap on buy gas. Now, what is buy gas? You are converting your dollar into gas. Okay, you're converting your dollar into gas. So when you tap on buy gas, what comes up? You see, this is what you see here. So it comes up like this. So if you have $30 in that space, it means you're tapping on this and you tap on pay. Okay, so you tap on 30 and you tap on pay. When you do this, it converts your $30 to 3,000 gas. Now, if you've sent 50, okay, you tap on pay, then it converts it to 5,000 gas. Also, if you tap 100, if you've paid in $100, you tap on pay. What happens? It converts it to 10,000 gas, and you also get an extra. You get an extra 500 gas. So that's 10,500. That's a lot. So the robot, the robot even compensates you before you start trading. So that's a whole lot. And you can do some reviews to get more gas. Like, okay. So I'm trying to dive in and trying to be very fast. So that's it. And once you've done this, your USDT now is converted to gas. So you then see it appears here as gas. So what happens is that if you have $30 here, now your $30 will be converted to 3,000. So you're going to be seeing 3,000 right here. Okay, so that's it. So that's the third stage about it. The next stage is for you to start trading. Okay, the next stage is to start trading. And when you do this, when you register, remember to send. You have your special ID here. All right. You have your special ID here. So now you want to become a partner. Just you tap here. You want to gain. You want to earn from the affiliate program. You want to earn as a partner. You copy this. You copy your where's my cursor? Sorry. Okay. You copy your ID. Okay, by tapping on this. You copy it and send to the leader or your partner, your upline, and he or she will help you escalate from there, and you become a partner with Apollo. That's how it is, and it gives you your commission percent. So each time you use your link and you bring in people, you have a special reward from the gas fees. Okay, so now let's go into the trading proper. Now you've done all this, you want to start trading. So you want to choose. The robot has, like we call it a 2-in-1. So it's a 2-in-1. We have the Sports Classic and we have the Futures Classic. So you want to ask, which one do you want to trade with? You don't know which one to trade. The point is, you could trade any of them. They are both very profitable. If you have some good capital, all you need to do is you could split your capital 50-50. There's 50% for sports, 50% for futures, or either way, depending on what you love. If you love futures so much, you can't do without trading futures. You put probably 70% on futures and 30% on sports. Then the other way around, if sports is your thing, you love sports trading so much, okay, you want to take advantage of the market and the bull season that is upcoming, what do? You put 30% of your capital on futures and 70% on sports. So either way, you're going to maximize profit using this robot. So now we want to trade. Now, for somebody who has $100, $200, whatever, there is a parameter that helps us take this decision, right? What's the parameter? If you have $100, so it's there in the chart. All you need to do is let's go to the charts. There's a chart for that. There's a chart for that, so I can open my chart. Okay. You open this chart. So you see there are parameters for every capital. So just come with whatever capital you have and it will open up. We have this. So you can see the $100, whatever you have, you can start with. So the minimum is $100. You have $100, you have $200, you have $3,000, you have $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, you have $7,000. All the way you can bring in your $1 million. Do not put it in the bot. Of course, it stays right there in your bank account, in your digital account. That's where the money stays. Okay. So now, what do? There is a defined parameter. So if you are trading, futures, look at it here. So your $100 initial position is 20, maximum order is 7, leverage is 10, and the direction is auto. The quantity is 2. Okay. So now, depending on your exchange, just follow the recommendation. So what do? If you have this, say you have $100, you want to trade futures. I'll still show you that of the spot. So let's take that example. The example we saw right there. Now we come back to our bot. Now you tap on Futures Classic. You tap on Futures Classic right here. Okay. Let's tap on Futures Classic. So you tap on Futures Classic, it opens up. Now it opens up. It talked about Matic and one other coin. So for the $100, you're only doing 2 coins. So you look for the coins. You can select the 2 of them at the same time. You can select this. It's so special. It can set up a whole 80 coins at the same time. You can set up as many coins as possible. So in this case, it talked about Matic. Okay, so let's use it as an example. Talked about Matic. So you can see, you select Matic. The next thing, you tap on confirm below there. Confirm. Now, what were the setups? Initial position is 20. Quickly take a peek. You see it here. You can see it, initial position 20, maximum order 70, and leverage is 10x, direction automatic. So that's it. So you follow that and you're good to go. So you see initial positions 20, maximum order 7. The direction is auto. Now the leverage is what? The leverage is 10. So I tap on 10x, 10x. So the setup is that simple. So for $100, we've seen that it's just oh, sorry. For $100, its initial position is 20, maximum order 7, direction is auto, leverage is 10, and that's all you need to touch. Okay, that's all you need to touch. The next thing you're going to be doing is you tap on launch. All right, so you tap on launch. Now you have launched it. So this is the same thing you do. Whether your capital is $1 million, $500,000, select all the coins as listed in that chart and follow the recommended settings, and you tap on launch. And once you launch it, it starts to trade. Now, so let's go to the sports. So the same thing for the sports. Let me look for okay. Now, this is for sports. Now, you come to the chart has that of sports. So this is a chart for sports. So you have $100, you come here, the capital is 100, initial position is 20, maximum order is 10, the quantity of coin is just one coin because that's $100. So you can see the chart all the way, depending on your capital. So it's not limited. It's just all the way. Okay, so now we go back to our chart. So go back to the AI and you tap on Sports Classic. Now, Sports Classic, we're on Sport. Tap on Sports Classic. You choose the coin. Say, let's use the same Matic, for example. You could use any one, Matic, BNB. So follow the coin, follow the chart. The chart says, is it Sol? Okay, pick on Sol. So this is the automatic trade. So you tap on confirm like this. So what's the next? Okay, sorry, we tap on Sport Classic, tap on Sol. The next thing is, sorry, let's select Solar. This is Sol. You tap on it and you confirm. So what are the position? When you check on the chart, you see initial position is 20, maximum order is 10. So you change this, it becomes 10. All right. So every other parameter, I think if you're trading with $100, of course, you want to use the flat, okay, because $100 is quite small to trade this market. So you switch from the martingale to the flat. So flat ensures that the robot does not double your capital each time it takes a trade. So for example, you take 20 on your first order, and the second order, the robot wants to buy more. So buying more means it just want to take a flat position. So flat means it will buy in with $20 once again. But if it's on martingale, it's going to buy in with a $40. So that's the martingale strategy. It tends to double your initial position from 20 to 40, and from 40 to 80, and from 80 to 160, and it goes on and on and on. So this is what the setting looks like, okay, for $100. Okay, so you put it's 20 initial position, the maximum order is 10, and the parameter should be on flat. Next thing you want to do is to launch. Okay, so once you launch, that's it. So we just did the AI DCA. Now, the interesting part of this bot is that it comes with other parameters that are quite interesting. So if you are a trader, okay, now this part, I just explained this for those who don't have the time to trade, who just want to use artificial intelligence to make money. Now, if you are a trader, you want to stretch this robot, you want to use every parameter listed. So you can also make use of the DCA. Okay, this is the DCA here, the DCA. So you tap on DCA. Now, what does this DCA mean? First of all, DCA means dollar cost average. So it deploys the dollar cost average to buy into the market at every level of the market drop. So it's a system that ensures that your entire capital doesn't go into the market. Rather, it goes into the market in bits and pieces. It goes into the market at different levels of the market drop or the market dip. So that's why you hear people saying they make money in the dip and they also make money in the bull. So making money in the dip, the only way you can make money in the dip is applying the DCA system, which the robot uses it to our own advantage, to our benefits. So now, for the DCA, it's the same thing. You put in, according to your capital, you have 100, you put in 20 and maximum order. So the DCA actually deals with more of the signals, or probably you pick signals from somewhere, or you have a friend living somewhere in the other part of the world, and the friend calls you one morning and says, "Hey, Tommy, there is a very good coin called Shiba. It will be good for you to go and buy it right now. This coin is going to pump in the next 6 months." So now, buying Shiba coin doesn't mean you carrying your capital, throwing your entire capital into the market. So you use what we call the DCA. So it helps you to fraction the coin. So you have $500, but you want to trade DCA. So what does it do? It just takes that $500 and it splits it into bits and pieces, and it comes up with something called the DCA setup, which means you can go into the market with, say, maybe 20% of your capital. So you can split your capital into different places and you go into the market. You have $500. You could divide it by if you divide it by 5, so it means $100. Okay, so now you assign $100 to a particular trade and you split it further by another 5. So it means you're going into this trade with $20. Bearing in mind that you want to trade this with $500. So it means when you come in with $20, you will do this. Now, you come in with $20, your parameter could be flat, okay? Now, your TP mode is partial. Your running mode is single because probably you want to trade that coin just once. But if you want to cycle, you tap on cycle, and means you want to keep trading that coin till whenever you get tired. So you use flat, partial TP, and cycle. So you keep trading on cycle. But if you don't want to cycle, you could just go on single, meaning when the profit is hit, the robot stays out of the market till you instruct it to buy in one more time. Okay. I hope I'm clear. Please, I want to hear voices behind, so I'm sure I'm not talking to myself.
Clear.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the DCA. Now, there's so many approaches to this DCA. So you can see you can put it on flat, partial TP, you could put it on single. Now, on your profit taking, you could take as high as you want, as low as you want. Okay. Now, the margin ratio is another thing. The margin ratio actually depicts the range at which the robot will be buying. If you want this robot to buy at a margin ratio of 5% for every dip, of course, that's what it buy. If you still want the robot to peak at 2.5%, it will do the same thing. So you can always change your margin ratio from 5. You could say if you want 2, you want 3, or you want 3.5. So either way, it's still working perfectly. Okay. So your margin ratio, and this is what you get in DCA. You can't flow with the parameters. You can't switch the parameters this way when you're doing the AI DCA. So it's only in the DCA you can actually instruct the robot. You can actually twerk the robot to do what you want it to do for you. Okay. So when you're done with that, you can. I think we have a video where we explained this DCA detailed explanation. Launch. So that's it. Launch, and the robot starts to take advantage and trade the markets for you. Okay, so this is how you make use of this robot and you keep earning every single day. Now, the return on investment, you want to know what's the return on investment? Of course, every month you could get, now, if you're maximizing the robots, if you're maximizing the robot according to your capital, depending on your capital, if you're maximizing the robots, you're getting nothing less than 20% to about 50% of your trading capital every single month. Of your trading capital, you could get between 20% to 50% on your trading capital. Okay, so that's how good this robot can be. That's how good it can be. So, so you can leverage on the trading, leverage on the affiliate trading, on the affiliate and the partnership program, and it's going to really favor you. Okay, so hold on. So I stopped sharing here. I want to maybe go into any question. Days, okay, so I can see charts. Okay, let me attend to a few. Okay, someone needs the video. Yes, of course, there's a record. There's a record. Okay, there's a hand. Someone's hand is up there.
Recording in progress.
Okay. So I talked about the third one, which is okay. Now we've talked about the sports classic, the futures classic. Now the futures indicator is another semi-auto or like a manual setup. The futures indicator is a setup that allows expert traders, pro traders to go in and pick what they want from the robot. So it's not just the robot coming up with its own predefined settings. This one, if you're a trader, you could go in there and change the settings yourself. So you can tap on futures. If you tap on futures indicator, it will open up. Okay, so when it opens up, you pick a coin accordingly. Now you can see there are so many strategy types here. There's so many of them. Okay, so many of them. Once you pick them, put in the right parameters, and you start to trade. So this is like more of a semi-auto trade. Okay, so when you're done with that, you tap on launch. You can see launch down there. You tap on it. You tap on launch. So that's it about the. There's nothing much. That's it about the futures indicator. That's it about the futures indicator. That's about the futures indicator.
Is it advisable for someone to be manually closing his or her profit manually instead of advisable?
What? Is it what?
Is it advisable to manually close trade in profit instead of publishing the take profit parameters?
Yes, of course. Probably if you're trading and for some reasons, probably you see the robot is doing let me